shorty, but she still gonna be a to find a with some guap.
It's the NBA. Brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And right now, the Rockets, they like to start this road trip off on a positive note.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Cunningham with it. And it's Howard picking him up. Here's Garuba. Morant looking around. Pass to Jackson. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. That's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Pass to Howard. Back to Morant. And it's blocked. Cunningham outside. And here is Duren. Crafty move. And Duren slams it in.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
Jackson has the open look. There's the three. Connects from three-point range. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
And that's just a great job of staying ready by Morant. He didn't need to dominate the ball to score there.
Here's Cunningham. Brooks grabs the board.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it's Morant missing. It's trailed by 8. Here's Ivy. Tries again. That shot off the mark. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. I caught up with Stephen Silas a little bit ago. He wants to win his second game of the season against this team, and the key, he said, is about limiting drives and penetrations. He added, we can't allow them to play to their strengths, finishing around the rim. So it's important for us to own the paint. See who wins that battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Their Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Kept alive.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Ivy. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's Morant. 15-point game.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Şengün. Off target from outside.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
To the paint. And now Ivy running the floor all by himself. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Wow, Ivy just takes off. That high effort transition play, that's what will make him an asset moving forward. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Clark, when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
Here's Christopher. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Back to Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, juniors, and quality NBA players. And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. Pass to Payne. Here's Christopher, defended by Gordon. Picked him clean. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Here's Şengün. Rockets with the rebound. Adams outside. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Good D by Williams. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Down low. And that one is stuffed right through.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Pushing it up. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Pass to Şengün. Shot clock at 5. Second shot opportunity. Williams' shot is off. And Adams has got the ball here for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 14.
During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The fourth most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the final.
To the inside. Goes back up. Goes up again. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
50 seconds left here in the second. And here is Şengün. Adams, some nice D.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And clearly, Stephen Silas wants to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Pass to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Back to Morant. It's rebounded by Houston. Now, here's Ivy. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Brooks with it. Now defended by Cunningham. And a wide open look for Payne. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Howard. Duren pulls it in.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Garuba. A three-pointer is right on target.
As a playmaker, Ivy has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he'd only increase his value.
And Howard has it in the corner. Some nice passing there by Memphis.
And the defense of Jared Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Cunningham outside. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Morant outside. Drops in the layup for 2. Morant's got 11 points. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Stolen by Jackson. Now Morant. He's got 11. Pass to Howard. Now here's Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot. And Howard with the layup.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Here's Cunningham. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
It's tipped. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Garuba's shot is off. Memphis leading by 12.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And it's good for 2. That's now 8 points here for Jalen Duren.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Here's Porter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Porter able to draw the whistle there because he's such a dynamic scorer and playmaker.
Good on the second free throw. Clark, let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How has that reset gone?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft. I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of future first-round picks in their back pocket. So they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality talent.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Şengün with the bucket.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Rockets trailed by 13. And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
Whoa, storming inside on that drive. And then just exploding. What a jam by Porter.
Here's Şengün. Misses the 3.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
And the basket is good. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 17 points was their biggest margin. Christopher, no good. And here are the Rockets. 9-point game. 6-second difference between shot and game play. Got a hand on it. And he recovers it. And Adams with the slam. And so here's Memphis. To the middle. fader on the way. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Stanley. And so it's Memphis heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A good size. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. Here's Garuba. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so it's Houston with it. Cunningham with it. And it's Howard picking him up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up the stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Pass to Jackson. Shot on the wing. Howard can't hit.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Here's Morant. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Inside. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge when something happened and drawing the contact.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up. Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Stephen Silas talking to his team during the break. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Kevin is trying to keep them focused.
Thank you, David.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Memphis leading. There's the lob to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down home.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
Pass to Duran. And here's Ivy. Hands it from downtown.
Big-time buckets is what everyone wants to see from Ivy. He has to attack without hesitation in those situations.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Morant. The shot misses. So Houston will take it the other way. Timeout called, the Rockets. It's tied at 49. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Cunningham's shot is off. Enzo Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. To the inside. And Morant gets it to go. And that's 18 points for John Morant.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Yes, sir. Kay Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
That's good from Cunningham.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Down low. And Jackson throws it down home.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. Crowder pulls it in. And here are the Grizzlies now. They lead by 1. Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Duren.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson's going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and one.
Picked off in midair. Pass to Brooks. The 3. And it's Jaren Jackson with the 3. Now it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
Duren, no good, unable to end this run. Now here's Morant for 3. And here are the Rockets.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Calling for the ball and taking over. Ivy with great confidence and the game to back it up.
Morant with it. So it's Memphis picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm.
Same posse since Osh Posh Bagash. Treat the rapping like a on the stove with the door stay locked. It don't say knock. We on they block. We on they block. It's Monopoly game. They properties. Smooth talking and moonwalking. The same little small pun, but I ain't knock chalk off cue balls.
Agua bendita, que se ocupa, cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita. Qué familia tan perfectita. Lo que no se tiene se pinta. Tapen con tapete o cobija. La verdad incomoda y te pica. Si no es de tu talla o medida. Amén. Yo crecí con complejos. Yo no pido consejos. No por mí ni por ego. Pero usted nivela ni en... A mí me dijeron que yo ya no llegara más a misa, porque le di un beso yo a una chica, y ahora de repente se le quita. Lo persinado, acuérdese que yo era monaguilla, y donde se le fue lo católico pensamiento. Ese padre tiene cola que pisar, que tanto juzga si es tan similar. Hay tanto chisme que hay que evitar. Mi madre no es santa, yo no soy tonta. Chusma tanaca y que tanto le importa. Al chisme si escucha y para ayudar está sorda. Y a mí me dijo fea una gorda, y a mí me dijo gorda una fea. Me dijo También me miro feo, que es pobre, pero... Qué oso, ay. Qué oso. Ay, qué oso. Ya, qué oso. Quiero mi cartera bien ballena. Ay, abuela, perdón. Si por usted fuera, no tuviera ni buen vuelo ni avión. Qué oso. Qué oso. Agua bendita, que se ocupa cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita. Qué familia tan perfectita. Agua bendita, que se ocupa cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita. Qué familia tan... Ay, qué oso. Esa familia bola de chismosos, que con tanto rezo y rebozo no se les quita lo envidioso. Pa' acabarla la hacen de toso, le echan un poco, tíos mentirosos. Aquí entre nos son tantos celosos, echan de todo, sale hasta lodo, saca el fabuloso. Y vamos a sacar la mugre, vamos a sacar verdades aunque todos suden. A mí ya me vale más de toda mi vida hablaron mal y yo no le hice nada a nadie. ¿Qué familia tuve? Que si yo... del baño, no les parece con quién salgo. Usted tiene otro hijo en el barrio. Mira, aquí ni santas ni pa' allá ni pa' acá, aquí no hay ruta. Y si no le gusta, no se admire. Mire al chile, las miradas insultan. Y de miradas a miradas, mire para qué tan... No hay problema, yo pienso que te avisa. No hay curita, sana. Y hay critica, pero lo bailado no se quita. Quiero mi cartera bien ballena. Ay, abuela, perdón. Si por usted fuera, no tuviera ni este vuelo ni avión. Mira, aquí ni santas... ya ni pa' acá, aquí no hay ruta. Y si no le gusta, no se admire. Mire al chile, las miradas insultan.
I got your girl on panic. Iced out my wrist Titanic. Like 2-1, I'm on my savage. No airport, but claim my baggage. I'm on the run. You're gon' choose, I'm on the up. The boy and the man, I'm all in one. But I used to be the one that caught the bus on the red light. I don't need transit, only crew, no friends. When you see me, that's it. They ain't even like me last year. Now they know my face, China on the page. We be in a place like the K.City. They watch me like I'm on TV. Brought this back, but I ain't got receipt. Coking up Bobby Flay when I'm on this beat, yeah. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in a ride. All about my cheese, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in a ride. All about my cheese, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place. 21 men on me, follow like Titanic. Sounded like Do-Re-Mi, like a zombie, running empty. You can see my show it to your hubby. Please don't get annoyed. You be talking like you got a point. I got hundreds in my pocket. I got hundreds from Detroit. Spend it on some things that I don't need because I do enjoy it. Don't be playing with my feelings, baby girl. It's not a toy. I'm the best out. Sorry that you left out. If you thought of something opposite, then go ahead, bounce. Never care about nada. Go ahead and make me care now. Turn my feelings off and now I'm ready for my close-up. Closer. She be getting closer. One more step. Your relationship is over. Good to meet ya when you're coming over. Trying to put my hand around your itty-bitty shoulder. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in a ride. All about my cheese, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in a ride. All about my cheese, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place.
You need somebody to ask you, yo, how you feeling? I walk around with my confidence on a million. Don't let it bother me when the people be tripping. I'ma have a good day. You need somebody that truly understand you. I'm on your side, we together, I'm never playing you. It be the ones trying to help that can't stand you, but have a good day. We gon' have a good day in a a good way. Break up and get a good pay. Just did a show with Lupe. If you want me, you got to pay. Take a walk with Chanel on my feet. Hit the birds when they fly tweet tweet. I don't kick it with them, they cheat. I'm always leaving out on fleek. And I don't ever hate, I'ma leave you just where you started. They wanted to race and you seeing who got the farthest. Out of LA on the hills, this crib the largest. Had a good day, I don't know what my favorite part is. You need somebody to ask you, yo, how you feeling? I walk around with my confidence on a million. Don't let it bother me when the people be tripping. I'ma have a good day. You need somebody that truly understand you. I'm on your side, we together, I'm never playing you. It be the ones trying to help that can't stand you, but have a good day. I do me every day, I don't live for others. Proud of who I am, so I'm never under the cover. I ran with it, ain't look back. Now I got big racks in a book bag. Smile at them when they look sad, like too short, so don't grow fast. They hate on me, throw shade on me. When it's time to drop, they wait on me. A lot of people had changed on me, don't change, but the day, homie. Change, but the next move, they know I really ball like the Nets do. All the haters been past due, got them in their feelings like the last do. And I don't trip cause the hate be motivation. I make the best out of every situation. I be too real, I be knowing when they be faking. But this is real, me and my people made it. You need somebody to ask you, yo, how you feeling? I walk around with my confidence on a million. Don't let it bother me when the people be tripping. I'ma have a good day. You need somebody that truly understand you. I'm on your side, we together, I'm never playing you. It be the ones trying to help that can't stand you, but have a good day.
Let me be your woman, 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 woman. I can be your woman, 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 woman. Let me be your woman, 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 woman. I can be your woman, 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 woman. What you need, she give tenfold, come here, papa. She can go right from her womb or family. Provide loving, overlooked and unappreciated. You see, you can reciprocate. I got what you need, a woman's touch in your place. Just protect her and keep her safe. Baby, worship my hips and waist. So feminine with grace, I touch your soul when you hear me say, boy, let me be your woman. Let me be your woman, 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 woman. I can be your woman, 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 woman. Let me be your woman, 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 woman. I can be your woman, woman, woman.
I can be your lady, I'm a woman, I'm a but they got a problem. Put some babies in your life and take away the drama. Put the paper in the picture like a diorama. Gotta face a lot of people that are opposite. Cause the world told me we ain't got that common sense. Gotta prove it to myself that I'm on top of it. And you would never know a guy without a goddess is honest. Honest kidding, I could be on everything. I mean, I could be the leader, head of all the states. I could smile and tell his pockets empty. I could be the CEO just like a Robin Fenty. And I'ma be there for you cause
be your woman, 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 woman. I can be your woman, 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 woman. Let me
y'all trying it. RC's but ain't never finna buy bad running my pack. Some lame broke all in my way. Clear 'em. Chains ain't making no noise, they ain't big enough. Wildin' on the boat on the island. When I better make 'em throw the tile in. One, I'ma have my fun. Teacup, I can fit a in my purse. Which one of y'all wanna go first? Spicy, ain't it out built like me? I run probably how I gotta do with Nike. Beefin', you just mad we ain't speaking. And I'm the one that put the roof where you sleepin'. Phony, I don't need no new homies. I'm the reason all of my ops ain't homeless.
I don't take L's, I give them out and I chuck them up. First listen, they hearing like what the 10 toes, that's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO. Close friends, I got friends that I keep close and they let it go while I like TSA just opened my book bag up and my chain hitting like